is not 2 o'clock.
We failed
that
at
is
time.
for a very specific reason. If you didn't know what was going on in New York, Allie and I had a fashion show that we were supposed to help cover. Unfortunately, they would actually not let us in with any recording equipment.
As well as a bunch of other influencers.
So what ended up happening is that we had to try to get our equipment back, and we also had to make sure that we got to hang out a little bit with all of the other people that were also not allowed in.
And we got to meet some really awesome folks,
But it didn't feel like, oh, I should leave some of my stuff behind. So with that in mind, we are starting super late, but we do have another great plan.
And it might be a rather short stream. We'll see how far we get.
So we won't be seeing a fashion show today. However, there are a lot of pop-ups going on in New York City. We got to meet some really great people, and we're going to do some of that.
But here is the most important part. If you care to help us out, we are giving away tickets to PAX West.
Please follow us on Instagram and TikTok. Interact with that post. That will give you extra...
It'll give you extra entries. You do have to comment so we know that you're actually interested. But then all of the likes and sharing and stuff like that will count as an extra entry. But it is really important that we get the word out. Because right now, you have very few...
you have a good chance of winning.
Yeah, you have a very good chance of winning.
That's it. Hi, Shanti, Melvie, Shelly, Wins, Ryan.
If you have a friend in Seattle or close there, I know...
So these are our weird birds of paradise.
They're birds of paradise. That's what they are.
They're birds of paradise.
I know, Royas. I couldn't fix it today.
We tried, and it kept not saying that it would allow
The
us
Instagram
to.
video has no audio, so I have to go fix that, Lexi.
Okay, why don't you take this, and I will take this. Or maybe you can fix it. That would be more helpful.
Either is good. How about I fix it?
Give it to me, Allie. As you can see, so this is
There's no audio.
We're actually going to Seattle for PAX West.
Now, if you do not have tickets for PAX West, we are actually making 5 badges.
It works! I think you need to update your apps.
It might not be updated on your end. Hi, Type. Welcome on in. Can you grab this from me, Allie? Whoa. Stuck. It's okay.
There we go. Anyways, look! We actually have a food festival. Oh, I wanna dance with somebody. Hi, J. Ross. Nice to see you. With somebody. Time to completely DMCA us. If you would like, Lexi, I will get out the other one for...
I can hold on.
Oh my god, look at how cute they are. I was literally pointing you to the other ones, Lexi.
Oh, there are more egg poops.
Yeah, they're really pretty. We didn't expect to run into a food festival today, but here we are at another food festival.
We are going to be heading over to a couple of different other pop-ups that we're really excited about.
I can't hear you, so I don't know if they could either, but...
We're going to head over to some other pop-ups too.
Yeah, so there's a bunch of pop-ups today. But if you're in Seattle or near Seattle or can fly to Seattle, fly, drive, whatever, and you want those tickets, make sure that you interact with the social posts. And if you aren't, please still try and help us out with it, because I think that's one of the reasons that we got our creator passes this year. Hey, Gilfrey. Hey, Laura. Nice to see you.
Oh my god, look at all the little frogs.
Hello, Senor Froggies.
See, I would want to be one of these frogs, Allie, but this is, oh my god, it's a muddy frog. Allie, I thought it was a trash bag. I thought it was, no, see, I know, but I was like, this is me, because I always take out the trash in our household.
You like the cats? What do you mean?
Hi, Mommy.
Why would Cat Babble go back to work? It's a Saturday. It's a Saturday. then you're yummy. You fill up my tummy with hugs. Breakfast burrito. It's easy to eat. Na 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 na.
Oh, they're talking about these cats, Allie.
Oh.
I don't know what they're called, but they're the lucky cats.
The lucky cats. Do you want to know about the lucky cats?
Yes, I want you to tell us about the lucky cats.
So the lucky cats started because there was a feudal lord who was stuck in the rain, and he saw a cat beckoning from a temple. Lexi,
yes.
You are the cat that's beckoning. Okay, so she was beckoning, and the feudal lord decided to follow the cat's suggestion and go towards the temple. A few moments later, where he had previously been standing was struck by lightning. And so he decided to take that cat in, and that cat then became the symbol of good luck. Oh my God, I love that. Yeah, there's a lot of food here today. I don't think it's any specific food festival. It's not like it's Dragon Fest or Japan Fest.
I think it's called the Spectacular Festival. I think it's literally just Times Square.
It's just the generic Times Square food festival.
Allie, Darth is halfway to 100.
Yo! By the way, I found out that streaks are still in beta.
Oh, they are?
So if you like these streaks, make sure that you somehow let Twitch know. I like streaks a lot, and I would love to see them not be considered, I would love them to go out of beta and just become a feature.
Thanks for following us, Hoagie.
Yo, Huggy.
Is it Hoggy or
There's 2 G's, Lexi. Hoagies only have 1 G's. You can remain a lurker forevermore, or tell us how we say your name.
If you are a lurker, we appreciate you. If you are not a lurker, we also appreciate you.
You know what, Cat Babble? 3 streaks away from 65 is not as important as 7 streaks away from 69. We all know that. You know what you can do to keep your streaks, though? All you have to do is keep a lurk on. If you have your tab up, you're fine.
Check me out. That's cute.
Oh, that's cute. Check me out.
Oh, this one right here? Yeah, that is fun.
Wait, you don't even know how to check a streak? Yeah. Oh my God, Royce is 11 away from 169.
Okay, I love this. I absolutely love this.
The NYC
It's so
dead.
New York.
The NYC dead.
Yeah.
I also like the pop cat in the background.
Just have really great runs.
You're 40% to 100 streak. I know, Gilfrey.
Like, I read 100 streaks. Don't trick me like that. Look at these overalls. They're kind of fun. Tie-dye is so hard. I mean, I won't wear them, but they are fun. Like, if you saw them on somebody else. His, like, food festival has, like, such a, like, that side of it smells so sweet, and this side smells so charred.
Huh. Hulk, maybe ask Roro, because I feel like Roro has most of the answers for Twitch. I sincerely thought that would work. I know a lot of people missed out because of GCX and their streak started over, but there were like 150 people that kept their streaks alive.
So apparently that doesn't work.
I don't know then. Somebody explain how streaks work. Roro is the Hermione of mods. Kind of. If I have a question, Roro either has the answer or knows where to find it.
Oh my god, that's so much fun.
I love your shirt. It's fun. The banana is listening to the music. The solution is not to sleep. That's not healthy.
At least I feel like it is.
What's a really New York saying? Oh, yeah.
It means like yeah, of course. Sort of.
Hey, do you want me to do yours? Do you want to switch backpacks?
We're gonna check. We have lemonade.
Sorry, everybody. We're just making sure that we can plug it in. Here, if you hold it, I have one ready. But yeah, let all your friends know that are near Seattle or who might want to go to PAX West. I just don't want to let them down, you know? So, if you want, make sure that they like and follow and all that jazz. Okay? Because it's a free ticket. I don't know if you knew, but PAX West tickets are expensive. Well, most conferences are, and this is a free way for them to get those tickets. Lexi's purple bag? You mean that one behind me? That's Lexi. And she said to keep walking. She told me to walk. You heard her, chat. There she is, gathering her items up. Watch for rocks. Okay, aren't these rocks crystals? I don't know too much about crystals, but some of them are quite pretty. Does it matter if the crystals are cut or not cut? I always have those questions. No, she didn't say that. She's right there. Yo, Gary! Thank you for subscribing. Thank you so much. Tier 1 sub for 34 months! Oh my goodness! Oh my god! It has been 4 years since we started streaming, by the way. Hi, Varian. You know the one thing I dislike about food festivals? It gets really hot on the food festival route. Like, I can guarantee you, one street that way and one street that way is gonna be a lot cooler than right here. It looks foggy. I wonder if it's... Here, let me try and fix it. I think it's just actually foggy because there's nothing... My lens looks fine. I tried to like mush it around, but... Yeah, I don't know. Oh my gosh, I have walked past this so many times and I didn't realize there's a Statue of Liberty on top. Lexi, did you realize there's a Statue of Liberty on top of that? Oh my god, I just saw that Fox Walks. She's another IRL streamer, just mentioned us in her story, I presume for the PAX West tickets. So Fox, if you're watching, thank you. I appreciate you. No, this is not the Ghostbusters. This is in Hell's Kitchen. The Ghostbusters one is all the way downtown and kind of, I guess it's all the way down and a little bit over to the right, and that's gonna be the Tribeca.
What, Ellie?
People asked if that was the Ghostbuster one. No, that one's all the way down in Tribeca.
Of different, like, fire stations here in New York. Like, I mean, a lot. And part of it has to do with the fact that originally, if you were the first fire station that made it there, you got paid.
I like it when they turn the
little fish balls.
Yeah, I like. Hi.
I know they think that I just broke money.
I like seeing them get turned. There's something really
Relaxing about it.
Huh? Hi. I just like seeing the process. Thank you. I have no idea what she said, but so the problem is I don't actually like the texture, but I 100% like watching them being made, if that makes sense. I don't, oh, you mean the original Green Ghost? Yeah. How do they taste? Lexi, how would you...
Tomorrow we'll be giving away PAX West tickets.
Yeah, tomorrow we're giving away PAX West tickets, but Lexi, how would you describe the fish balls? I think
They're kind of, you mean the texture or the taste?
the
They're kind of
taste,
fishy.
they're kind of fishy, but they have like a kind of teriyaki and then also
Like
a,
savory and sweet.
but they also have like a batter kind of taste, like a generic batter taste with fish and then like a teriyaki sweetness.
But then the texture is kind of gummy.
It's gooey.
Allie is not a fan.
I want it to be crunchy and gooey. I don't like gooey and gooey. By poop inside, do you mean the egg burger?
That looks really, really good.
So poulpe is squid in French. Royce just got confused as to what language he was typing in. Right, Ro? So that...
Now this is a festival street fair, right, Allie?
Yeah, this is just a generic street fair. It's not like Japan Fest or Filipino Fest or Dragon Fest that has very specific cultural foods.
And also, if you are in the Seattle area, please check out our post on TikTok and Instagram because those.
Yeah, slimy. I mean, no, it's just soft and gooey. Like and a lot of Japanese food has that kind of texture, but like mochi has more like a gumminess to it, so I'm okay with it. It's just, yeah, that one I'm not a huge fan. Look at how cute these are. Look at how cute this little sheep is. Look at it. Jake. Bum, bum, bum. Wait, is that a cowbell? Allie, is that a cowbell?
What is?
That sound, is that a cowbell?
I don't know what that sound is.
Wait a minute.
Oh, it's a pan.
Wait a minute.
Oh my gosh, I love it.
Wait a minute, man. Point the camera. Wait a minute. Shake. Wait a minute. Stop.
I think it's actually a pan. I thought it was a cowbell. It was actually a frying pan.
Even better.
It smells. So
It's an instant 360. They have them at like B&H and Best Buy.
yeah.
Also are direct online. The direct online takes longer, but sometimes they're cheaper.
I didn't know what she was telling me. I was very confused. Hi, Jay. Welcome on in.
Not in Chinatown. I was like, that's true. I was like, I think we all end up paying like $10.
At a certain point, I think we're gonna have to cross over to Rockefeller. It actually smells very good here. Oh wow, look at all these bras. These actually, I think, are the bras that we wear. Allie, I think these are actually the sports bras we wear. These are the sports bras I wear. Nice. Yeah, Mel. I have a real bone to pick with.
Thank you for the follow, Rock. Welcome on in. Oh my gosh. We could never, ever, ever wear these. Our cats would destroy them.
A lot of other things, but
Allie.
has been really
Allie, look at these.
growing your community.
Frankie would
Frankie would
never.
eat those.
You would not have an ear anymore.
Our cat Frankie, if she saw these, it wouldn't be matter if I was wearing these like on my face. Like if these were in my ears, they would just be gone.
You would have
I
no
would
ear.
have no ear left. That's correct.
You just wouldn't. So Frankie sometimes, it's just like a human thing we don't get it quite as much anymore, but we do have some people that are aggressive. And it just is what it is. Showgirl earrings. I was thinking cat toy earrings, but you know. Allie, should we cross over? Should we go up to Lincoln Center and then go down to Rockefeller maybe?
Sure, that sounds great.
Yeah, because then we have an hour to get to Lincoln Center maybe?
Yeah, that sounds great.
Because they have their summer whatever there. I don't understand when people are in the pedicabs and they all look miserable. It's so expensive to be miserable. Hi Sativa, welcome on in. It's actually very hot today. So I'm wearing this like really cool top. Allie's wearing one of my favorite tops. And I'm still overheated, like I'm not lying.
Nope.
It's super warm. I thought it was gonna be like kind of cool. Though to be fair, we were originally supposed to be filming a fashion shoot. It didn't work out, obviously, but we get to like chill on the streets, have a little bit of a lowdown. Aw, thanks Sativa. Yeah, so this is actually a necklace. It actually hinges in the back. I really like it. Please not your Xbox. Oh. Yeah, the cats have a penchant for like actually always sitting on my tech, you know? Yeah, this is a day where you should like stay in the shade. Is this a coffee bar? Oh no, it's a lemonade bar. Fancy. Everybody. Yeah. Yeah, so Killy, if you guys don't remember, I have a hat that says boy on it. Yeah. I have a hat that literally says boy, and it's because of this suit. Everyone believes that I know a band called Boy. Everyone thinks there's a special band called Boy. There is no band called Boy. I just liked the letters on the hat, and I bought it because it matched my suit.
We're heading up to Lincoln Center today, and then we're going back down to Rockefeller, I would say.
Because Rockefeller has a little pop-up for the Olympics if you can't get the Olympics.
Yeah, and tomorrow we have a bunch of stuff going on, and it'll be really fun. Look at the socks.
Okay, as a kid, I didn't understand cool socks. I just didn't. Now I understand.
Because we're old.
I actually don't know how to watch the Olympics, unfortunately. I just know that there are places around the city you can.
Well, there's a specific channel that has them, Lexi.
Boy is not a fashion brand either. It was a custom hat with the word boy on it, and I really liked it, so I wore it. I think we need to,
That taxi's trying desperately to get around that person. He's literally looking like, what I've done. That car is actively trying to make sure that taxi cab cannot pass him.
what did the car do or the taxi cab do to you, you know? Ah, cool, Nick, cool. Oh my God, Allie, look at it. Is it a puppy or is it just that little?
Huh?
Is it a puppy or do you think it's just that little? It's a puppy. That's gotta be a puppy. What'd she say, Allie?
Said she's 16.
Whoa! She was an old girl. Oh, she was so cute. 16.
Okay, that's... I need to remember roses are pink. Oh my God, look at this cute puppy dog.
That dog reminds me of Nico somehow.
She's amazing.
I do feel sorry for some of the dogs in strollers, but also like the ground is really hot. So it's a way to get them out and seeing the world if they can't walk. Like especially that's a very old dog. I don't know if it can walk that far.
This way, I don't know. Thank you for the heart.
Whoa, look at that dog. It's like a pony. Thank you for the follow. Why? Oh my God, that's where the popcorn smell is coming from, Allie.
Right over there.
Yeah, I was smelling it the whole time.
We're on 8th Avenue, not 9th Avenue.
Okay, so I think what we're gonna do is cross up. Hi, Nachos, welcome on in.
We're going to continue walking to...
Allie and I, we have 4 avocados. I don't know why you all needed to know that, but we're probably gonna have some guacamole when we end stream and get home. That's true.
Right, we have the Spy Museum.
Have you been in the Spy Museum? I
I
haven't.
did for a work event. I will say if you get motion sick,
Don't go there?
there are like 5 exhibits, or not exhibits, but I guess activities. Like the original, like the elevator to get up to the actual space, I would,
Avoid.
or I would just close your eyes the whole way through because I got very motion sick and there were 4 other activities that were a part of it and I had a lot of issues.
I heard they
I was the
also,
only one, so I think I was just sensitive to it.
I also heard that they have like workout classes, like training to be like a super spy, but it's actually like a workout class.
What do you mean music? I'm doing good. I hope you're doing well too. I don't know.
Oh, thanks, Cat Babble. This one? Allie, I find this building so weird because it's like traditional on the bottom and like super modern on the top.
I don't know. I've heard good things about this Chai Thai kitchen though.
I have too. They're always full.
I think we might have gone there once.
Yes, when they still had outdoor space.
Yeah, that's why. Oh look. This area has a lot of chicken competition. We have Wendy's. We have
Dave's Hot Chicken
and we have Popeyes, right?
and McDonald's.
And McDonald's.
And Lenwich supposedly has a good chicken sandwich. I've never had it though.
I don't know what you're talking about, Rose. Can you please? How you?
Hi, Roop. Welcome on in.
Sorry, I just don't understand. If you could put it, maybe if you're translating, put it in a different language, and I translate it.
Wow, that's a yoga studio. I always forget that there's a little park up here. It seems like it would be like nice to actually chill in. Yeah, they're gonna have a Tim Hortons there, but I don't know when it's opening.
Now, I have questions. Are you a bar? Because I feel like I feel like you're just saying things that don't make sense. So this summer thing that we're going to later today should have some music, should be super cool, and then we'll head down to the Paris event. Also, thank you all for being here. I know that we were super late. I'm so sorry about that. I think that's the hard thing about IRL streaming is sometimes you get permission, and even like then when you get there, it's not always given. So unfortunately you didn't get to see it, but we appreciate you all still being here for the ride. Oh my god, that air conditioning felt so good. Hi. Did you want?
Yeah, I do. Here's the deal, though. I think pick up
Hi, Zero. Welcome on in. I think Allie's gonna stop in the restroom, so we're gonna chill here for a little bit, and then we're gonna end up letting the TikTok crew kind of flow in. Please let us know what you've been up to this week. I have had a really weird week. I woke up, I kid you not, on Monday thinking it was a Friday. It has been the longest week of my life. I am not kidding. I mean, it's been like so long. I've also gotten into the habit of waking up every single day at 4 a.m. and not being able to go back to sleep. So I'm running on very little sleep right now. I walked 28,000 steps. Why? Why? No, I think I'm just gonna have to get up at 4 a.m. I think the move now. Oh, it's an ambulance. I think the move now is for me to just get up and stay up at 4 a.m. Do you know what I mean? If I get up at 4 a.m., think of all the stuff I could get done before work. I have to leave for work, like the latest I can possibly leave for work is 8:45. I mean, I would be dead by the end of the day. But think about if I got up at 4, I could get 4 hours of stuff done. Do you know what I mean? No, I'm waking up independently at 4 a.m. every day, and I cannot get back to sleep. Wait, what is a who is David Goggins? Is he the CEO that was like, everyone needs to get up at 4 a.m. blah, blah, blah. Like, I'm literally waking up spontaneously. I used to always wake up spontaneously at 7:30, but that is not happening anymore. Hi, Berlin, welcome on in. I do think, like, there's something about this month. Maybe it's because it starts with the 4th of July, and so then you, like, have to, like, get used to it. Maybe that's it, but I'm over 50,000 steps today. I did strap my Fitbit to a paint shaker. Why? Why did you do that? Oh, do you have to get a certain number of steps a month? Because I do know that there are some programs for insurance that you have to get a certain number of steps, and if you do that, you get like money off. Is that why?
My car insurance, so we had 3 habits, so we didn't come pay one.
That is terrible. I had a friend that would like leave her Fitbit on top of a washing machine so it would shake. Do you want to go quick? Okay, so go quick, and I'll just stay here, and then we'll swap when you come out. Oh, is this my phone? I didn't realize that was my phone. Well, maybe you should keep it with you.
Yeah, but I don't have a case for it, and I'm terrified that it's gonna get broken.
It's in the back of my phone, Allie. Not phone. My phone case is in my backpack. I'm working late, 'cause I'm a streamer. Oh my gosh, my work, I kid you not, played 4 songs all day yesterday.
You're not a tomboy. You're not a tomboy.
Wow, you rule the term tomboy?
That's so gendered of you.
Keep wearing this. Don't pull down the skirt. Don't pull it down.
Leave her alone!
Problem. You're a pig.
Don't start.
Don't start? Really? You're the one that
tomboys can wear a skirt. Just saying. Here's the thing. I find it really ironic that men think that they can decide what we are. Even women too, but like the things that you choose to wear shouldn't have anything to do, like, who made you the authority, dude? Sorry, sis. A guy started harassing Allie because she was wearing a thing that said tomboy. It's actually one of my favorite skirts. I have a hat that says boy or shirts. I love it. It's mine. I just find it really interesting that people constantly are like wanting to tell us their opinions, but like not even us. Like here in New York, like I feel like and maybe it's also in other cities too, but here in New York, I feel like everyone wants to tell you what they think, which is okay, right? But like it's kind of the thing. Like if you disagree with somebody and it's not hurting you, don't say anything, you know? Exactly, sis. That is a great way of putting it. Who died and made him queen of fashion? Not even fashion. Who made you queen of, like, labels? You know? Anyway. I don't remember what I was telling you. It was kind of interesting, you know? Allie always engages. That's the thing. That said, we're going to just chill here for a little point.
That's what's going to happen. Because she want a nigga that's going to help.
The fit is great. No, the fit is great. I think we actually have great fits today. I am wearing this. I don't know what kind of flower it is. Maybe Birds of Paradise. Allie is wearing a tomboy shirt. We're just stopping at the restroom because it's going to be a long day. Not long day, but long day. So, sis, here's what we're doing today. Okay? We just walked through. We originally were supposed to show you a fashion shoot. We were not allowed in because they said that we could get influencer passes, which was fine. And we told them everything that we planned on doing. But then they also told us that we couldn't have our phone to record. So that was the main issue, is that they wouldn't let us record, and that's why we were there, right? So we're not doing that. So if that's what you were expecting, apologies. They are not letting us do that today. So what instead we're doing is we walked through the food festival. We are now on our way to Lincoln Center's Summer Days. I believe that they're gonna have hip hop music. That could have been last weekend, but there should be music and dancing and a lot of fun. We are then gonna go down. We're gonna then go down to the Paris event. There are a couple pop-ups along the way. So we will probably be doing that as well. You don't record, you stream. So they weren't gonna let us have, like, you couldn't have a phone, you couldn't have a camera, you couldn't have like any sort of equipment at all. So that was the issue, is not even that like they wouldn't let you have any equipment for streaming or for taking pictures. So right now we're gonna do that instead. We're gonna go up to Lincoln Center. We're gonna see what kind of music and dancing they have, which is gonna be really fun and really awesome. We did meet a bunch of other people that were supposed to come with into the event that we were originally supposed to go to, and they were super cool and super fire. They're mostly on Instagram, but they also weren't allowed to have their cameras either. So a bunch of people got turned away that are like very high influential influencers. So we ended up having to leave with them and making sure that we got our equipment back and everything like that. So that was really fun to do. So that, to hang out with them and kind of make sure that we were on the same page. So we did that. We went through the festival, and now we're heading up towards Lincoln Center once Allie gets down. Thank you so much for the bits, gamer. I really appreciate it. Really, really appreciate it. I know, that's the thing, like, you don't invite people to show the event and then not let them take their own pictures. I guess they were like saying that you had to like let them take pictures and you could post that, but yeah, it was just a very weird scenario, but it is what it is. It is what it is. Look at, there are so many people out and about. Look at these dogs. Well, and they have, other people were like, well, we could just go and see it. Look at this.
One dog is like, I would rather die than be in a little carriage, and the other one's like, I'm fine with the carriage, I love it.
Body?
Yeah, no, they were. Yeah, I can meet you on the 3rd floor, Ellie. I'm just worried about, it going out. It's not quiet, it's just the area that we're in. Hi, Nikos. We're gonna talk really quietly. Sir, thank you for the 100 bits. Welcome on in. Okay, I'm going to the 3rd floor. So, is this the 2nd floor? Or is this the 1st floor, do we think? So this is TJ Maxx. Cat Pebble, thank you for the 100 bits. Thank you guys so much for starting that hype train. You're getting a lovely escalator stream right now. Guys, can we keep it going? We are at 15% of a level 1 hype train. Now I'm gonna have that song stuck in my head. Oh, that's what I was telling you. So at my work, they played only 4 songs. And one of them, like all day yesterday, one of them was I'm working late because I'm a singer. But it was a weird, like, instrumental guy, like a guy singing and doing instrumental take on it. And I was like, oh my gosh, I don't need to hear the same 4 songs over and over again, but I really don't need to hear it like 1,000 times. Thank you, Dar. Thank you for the 100 bits. Allie, can we tell Allie? There you are. Allie, look at this. I think this is for a cake, right? I said, you think this is for a cake? It's kind of pretty. Here, I'm gonna go for it.
It's pretty. I'm gonna go back outside.
We have a hype train.
Yo, Lexi, don't you want to take this?
Oh, thank you. That would be important.
Oh my God, no. Everybody, no. Look at this. We have 3 minutes to hop on the hype train. Halloween. We have Halloween, but look. Hungry caterpillar. Look at how cute that is. Hungry caterpillar. But also, like, Halloween. What month are we in? October? No, we're in the end of July. Please don't do this to me. Please don't. You're 50% of the way. Thank you, Omni, for being one of the top contributors with 500 bits. Help my mommy to earn more money. Just enough for her and me kitty. I want wet food all day long. Thank you so much for the 300 bits. I love Halloween. Let's not get it wrong. I love Halloween. And also, I do like SantaCon for the content. But, you know.
Thank you for the 100 bits, Wood Riot.
By the way, we're on a level 1. If we do not hit the level 1, because we're only 70% of the way there, no one gets an emote. But if we hit the level 1, then you get the emotes if you don't have those emotes yet. I know, Rupasaur. Let's start slowly going down the stairs and stuff, huh? We're gonna go right outside. If we're not in IRL, would you be able to put me in IRL, Cat Babble? I'm a bee. I'm a bee. Yo! Thank you. Thank you, Gamer Smith, for giving that tier 1 sub. Thank you. Thank you so much. I don't remember what we ever choose. I'll leave it probably in IRL for a little bit more and then switch over to just chatting. Hello Kitty, by the way, has a massive amount of product out lately. Like they always do, but they have them like all in here for like TJ Maxx and stuff. But there's a huge thing going on at in Nordstrom's Rack, actually. Yo, we made it to a level 2 hype train. Thank you, Hulk. I appreciate it. Thank you for that gigantified emote. Thank you. 2% of the way to 4. Is that a Trader Joe's? No, this is a TJ Maxx. But you know, Trader Joe's in New York do typically have multiple levels. There's only like 2 here that aren't like above ground or underground. Hypey hype train. Thank you for the rar emote. Thank you. I do like Hello Kitty. I think I kind of prefer Choco Cat, which is like the little black cat, but I do really like Hello Kitty. I also really like Agretsuko. I identify with her a little less now that I'm not like in super, thank you, not in super corporate America, but you know. There's no rain today, no. There should be a lot of rain this weekend though. Not really looking forward to that, but 5% of the way to a level 2 hype train. Can we make it to a level 2? I have it, I feel it. I feel that we will. Potato. Lexi will be joining us soon too, so that'll help out. Potato. The only one you identify with is Tom. You mean like Tom and Jerry? Fun fact, if you call a cat a tomcat, that's any male, right? A cat that is able to produce, that is a female, is called a queen, especially when they are in heat, because that's when they're called queen. They're queening, and then when they have a litter of kittens, they're also called queens. However, when you have just any old cat, whether they are neutered or not, they are called a molly. So you have Toms and Mollies. Can you keep the hype train going until Lexi comes here? We are only 5% of the way. But I feel like if we could just get a couple of more people in, we can easily get it in 2 minutes. Marley's? What do you mean, Nikos? The TJ Maxx has a Slurpee machine and I missed it? What? Hi, Blue. Yeah, we're in USA. Nice to see you, Maxie. We have 1 minute and 30 seconds. Can you hop on that hypey hype train? Can you do it? We're actually in New York City right now. Let's go to the right. I don't know if this is the pop-up Lexi was talking about, but we might as well, considering we're going to Hello Kitty. Yo, gamer, thank you for giving that sub to Alien Smith Snow Monkey. Amazing, thank you so much. This CVS is huge, because this CVS is like, it's one of the main ones that like services like kind of the general public, but you also have Times Square right there, so you're gonna get a lot, and like there's a ton of hotels over there, so you get not only just the general public but a lot of tourists. I love Hello Kitty too, J. Ross. We're just gonna look this way. We have someone who might be having a little bit of a break with reality right now, so let's just exactly. Let's just walk this way while he walks the opposite way, yeah? Second, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. By the way, thank you everyone who gifted today. thank you for getting us to a level 1 hype train and 25% of the way to a level 2 hype train. I appreciate you so much. Yeah, I like that the fact that the CVS's are easy to spot. So let's stop at the Nordstrom Celebrates Hello Kitty. I think that'll be a fun one to go to. Put a 1 in chat. 1 in chat if you like Hello Kitty. Put a 2 in chat if you do not, and put a 3 if you've never really thought about it. It's fine if it's a 3. If it's a 2, I'll understand. But we all like Hello Kitty technically here. Melby! No! Melby, is this retribution for me taking away the TikTok mod role on the Discord? Did you just put a 2 because you don't have a Mario next to your name anymore on Discord? It feels like it. It feels a bit like that. Yeah, I thought it was retribution. I love everything about this. Oh my god. They said that we would have cotton candy the entire day. Dang. I get it. I do get it. I mean, Hello Kitty is definitely like a very particular vibe. But they have different Sanrio characters throughout, right? So you can get like a different one. They did lie. The minute I saw that it was gaining traction on social media, though, I was like, there's no way in heck that they are going to have any of the cotton candy left. Look at how cute this is with like the little brush holder. Also, like, can I just honestly get the wrap? Like, when they rip this off the wall, can I take that home? Because, like, that would be more impressive to me. Could you imagine this being my stream wall? It would be very iconic, wouldn't it? Oh my god. I like the little Polaroid camera. I love this too, Apple. I love this pop-up so freaking much. I like the little twins. They're Sanrio characters too. It is very kawaii, but I still prefer like Japanese kawaii to like American kawaii, because sometimes it's like, oh, it's just kind of cute. Like, I want it to be overflowingly cute for it to be kawaii. Oh my god, I really like this sweatshirt. Or not sweatshirt, jacket. Look at this. Look at it, has like little beads. I love everything about this jacket. I actually have a very similar shirt to this, just without the ruffles. I don't have the ruffles on here. This to me feels like the Barbie movie, but like the time that they, here, wait. This kind of feels like Hello Kitty, but like if it's the part of the Barbie movie where the Kens have all taken over. Like, that's kind of what I feel like that is. It kind of has like a Western vibe or like a Taylor Swift vibe. Let's see how much are you? $161. That hurts me deeply, Hello Kitty. All right, let's look at it a little more fully. Okay, we've definitely found something that I absolutely love and cannot afford. Because we can't just get one, right? Like, and look at the nice pocket space. I like it when the pockets are totally separate and you have two different points of entry. Like, that's really cool. And I love this.
I love this part.
Did you see the pockets?
Like hard candy.
See how you have a pocket entry here and you have a pocket entry here?
Wow. Oh, that's really expensive. Wait, is that really? Oh my gosh.
I like that it's shiny too, yeah.
Did you read this?
No.
I didn't have one of the zeros.
Oh, you thought it was... No! 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 No!
See, I
No! I thought it was... Look, this is what I... Wait, let me show you what I thought the price was. I thought the price was this, okay? That's what I thought the price was. And that is what I was considering it. Oh, we are missing a zero.
I think we need to walk away, but it is beautiful.
That just makes me mad.
You want to sponsor us?
Sanrio, this hurts me deeply. I can either pay for rent or I can pay for this really gorgeous jacket. I will make 3 TikToks for you. I will do an entire stream around Ms. Hello Kitty. I can think of so many things that I would do for this jacket, but pay $1,600. I just can't do it. I legitimately cannot do it. I love this.
I think it's great.
And it hurts me so much that I will have to buy a shiny jacket. I will have to buy a shiny jacket. I will have to buy these little things and figure out how to crochet.
We must leave the things that hurt us behind.
I can't. I am upset. I love that jacket.
Did you see Hello Kitty?
It makes the decision so much easier.
As a sushi.
I don't give a flying floof about that cat now that I know that that jacket's so expensive. It is a very...
A girl's gotta make money somehow, Allison. Why do you think that the Hello Kitty is so beloved and rich? Because people like you are wanting to buy that.
Okay, who wants to buy that thing and then drop it at Buffalo? I would like it to be in a medium or a large. I'll even take an extra large at this point. Did you stop at CVS? Is that why it took you so long?
No, no, the bathroom was just full. Everyone had to use the bathroom.
Fair. All right.
All right, let's go.
They could have at least had cotton candy for the heartache I just went through. I am.
Mommy, look at this, your one.
And thank you for the 100 bits, gamer.
If we missed your sub or bits, please let us know. Thank you, everybody. I really appreciate it.
And by the way, yes, that jacket is more expensive than our phone. Thank you for pointing it out. It still enrages me. Oh, look, I love the way you did this. It looks really nice. No, the cotton candy was supposed to be free. Cotton candy was supposed to be free. They should have been like, okay, we're gonna show you a jacket that you absolutely can't afford and you'll desperately love, but you'll get free cotton candy. And instead, you know what happened to the cotton candy? They didn't have any. Oh my God. They even have a giant watermelon on the street. Dang. Yo, look at this. This is a great place to take a picture.
Thank you for the follow, Synthis.
Look at this. Look at this. How do I get this in my apartment? Look at this. I love this. Wait, go back. Do it again. I'll take my hand out of the way. Perfect. I think it's just, it looks like it's just made out of foam. Oh, wow. We can make that. Can you fit that? I mean, I could technically fit it in my jacket, or I could fit the jacket in my bag, but I would immediately be arrested.
In sales tax, you'd probably pay an additional $160.
Thank you. Thank you for making it worse. Reality doth hit me, okay? It was, if you see anything that is clip-worthy, please clip it. I appreciate it so much. I saw that Blue would clip some things. Roro does, Cat Babble does, Hulk does, Mad clipped one.
Extreme Twins will make giant letters. Possibly. I mean, the thing is we've always talked about having giant letters in our stream room, but we don't know what it would say. It seems really like weird to be like, I'm gonna put my whole name as a wall, you know?
Let's not get hit by a car today. That feels like a safe move to not get hit by a car. It's weird because it's very warm out, but then it's like got little moments of coolness.
They said we should make it say tomboy.
What angry shrimp guy?
Tomboy man.
Why was he shrimp man?
Because he was like,
Did you come up with that or did
no,
Kat?
Cat Babble.
Good job, Kat. I appreciate that. I don't know. I know he was trying to pick me up, and that's what made it even worse. I could understand if you're like, oh, but you don't look like a tomboy. Like, that would be different. But it was like a very...
People you're trying to...
Yeah, that was a very much like an insult as a backhanded compliment. I don't know. You don't know how? There's a little clip button, and then you have to name it. Because if you don't name it, then it doesn't clip.
Yeah, it's probably gonna be a lot.
Wow. It looks pretty. Is it good?
Very.
Amazing.
You and your ice cream cones are beautiful.
Uh-huh. Riz minus. So he's a 3. But he says that shit. -20. Honestly, if the guy was like a 12, I would immediately be like, not interested. Yo, level 3 hype train, or not hype train. Help me out, Lexi. Watch streak. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Hi, Actiony Act. Nice to see you.
Macadamia? I didn't realize they had macadamia.
Yeah, they have macadamia.
Yes. Le Pain Quotidien has the best butter. I don't think that's what you're talking about.
Do they go up to 12? I mean, I don't know. I guess if they're too good looking, it doesn't really matter, especially if they have a bad attitude. But the thing is like somebody else is like, they're a solid 10. But for whatever reason, you think they're an 11 or a 12, they can still go down to a -10, you know? Based on what they do. Where are we heading again?
Lincoln Center.
Okay. Keep walking, Lexi.
I know, I'm walking very slowly.
Slow.
I hear drums
Hey, Lexi, can you turn the hotspot on again?
I thought it was on already.
I think it got kicked off.
Here, when I hold it.
I mean, no, Kat. It takes up so much room. We actually just got rid of our granny cart. We had one. We got rid of it. I felt happy saying goodbye to it. It was really nice, but it was really big. That's the problem. I don't know, King.
We also got rid of a bicycle we never used.
Yeah, we also had a bicycle that we never really used because it folded up, but it wasn't like a small bicycle.
It didn't fit us right.
It didn't. It was too short yet too tall to be comfortable, and it also like didn't fold up enough, you know? Look at how pretty this is.
I'm glad we got water.
Yeah, Columbus-ticle. Yeah, she does.
How many steps do we walk on an average street? No. I used to have a Samsung watch, but it used to die all the time.
Yeah, I don't know. So, I think...
I need to try charging it again.
Yeah, it's 87. The humidity is lower, but tomorrow the humidity is going to start climbing again. So, it's going to be worse. Today is actually like, it does not feel like 87. Remember the 85 degree day where I said I feel like I'm dying because it had such high humidity? That is not today, but it is still...
It's still not. It still got high humidity. Do you want me to throw this in your backpack now?
Yeah. We're just putting the water away, and then we'll keep walking. We're having a heat wave, tropical heat wave. Hey, wait, Melby, got a quick question for you. Did you I saw your comment on TikTok. You actually are, that is like an entry for PAX West, right? I wasn't sure. I only saw like a couple of people that I knew could actually make it there. So I'm just double checking that that was a legit entry. So, by the way that works is I'm gonna poll them, and then I need to get your information over to. Then I submit it over to PAX West.
And these are the finalists because PAX West is going to be the one who makes the final decision.
I got so excited thinking Melby wanted to go. He said no. Okay, Melby. Never mind. I was excited. You do have a really good chance. So if you know of somebody who wants to go and hasn't gotten their badge yet,
Please let us know.
please let us know because it's looking really good. It's looking really good if you want to go.
Get a badge. Also, thank you, Pinky Kitty, for the follow.
Thank you for the follow. 54 degrees, is this a better temp? What do you mean, Kiwi? It is 85 degrees. Are you talking about like in Fahrenheit? Celsius? Ro wasn't serious.
No, they're saying that we would probably prefer colder temperatures than hot temperatures.
I would like medium cold temperatures,
I feel
yes.
like 60 degrees.
I feel like whenever it gets too hot, there's nothing I can do about it but sweat and feel sad. If I'm cold, I can get one of those hand warmers. There's so many other options that I have.
Remember how we were marshmallows for the ball drop?
Yeah, I don't like looking like a marshmallow. Oh, it's the temperature for you right now? Amazingly warm.
You must be down under to have 40
Are you in Australia or in South America somewhere? Because isn't it like winter? You're not looking forward to cold hands? I mean, it happens. Wow, so bright.
Full spectrum harmony. What do you mean?
What do you mean? We need an example of what that is.
Do you mean like when we talk? We do not need snow. No, it would be kind of weird. It would be completely disorientating, but really fun to like walk into a mall room,
Let's go.
like a mall shop, and just have it be full of snow.
You two look so fun. They're not listening. We tried. We tried. Thank you, Siri
They're
bot.
in New Zealand, Allie. They're in New Zealand. So here in New York City, it is almost 6 o'clock.
6 o'clock.
Basketball always makes me think of like I can smell the gymnasium from when I was in middle school.
Mm-hmm.
I just can.
Mandarin Oriental. They used to have a good restaurant. I don't know if they reopened the restaurant or not.
No,
Hey, we know.
they had it for Christmas and then it got closed, I think.
We have to look at Restaurant Week. Oh, sorry. It is Restaurant Week, by the way. So if you want to get some cheaper eats from very expensive places, that's one of the ways.
Do any of you in chat, do you play sports?
Yeah, do you play sports
In
at all?
honor of the Olympics.
Yeah, in honor of the Olympics. What
It doesn't
sport?
have to be a Summer Olympic sport either.
It can be any sport. Is there a specific sport that you all like?
Books, we're having a great time.
We're having a good
I'm
time.
actually reading a great book. It's green and white, the cover, but that doesn't really help you. I'll have to look in Discord for the
I
actual
can tell
title.
you that it could be anything from Harry Potter to a documentary to anything, as long as it's green and
It's
white.
about dead people.
Okay. That could be a lot of different things. Technically, a lot of people died in
mystery
Harry Potter.
That happens in a private school in Ireland or Scotland. I don't know. It's one of those countries.
Cool.
I swim a lot. Allie used to do laps before COVID. Oh my gosh. I don't know how to. That's cool.
Whoa!
So cool!
Yay! Have a good day!
Why?
No!
Why?
Because
Say
I would
yes.
go.
Don't be negative. Say yes.
Yes!
Yeah!
Have a good day, Kappa guy. He has Kappa on his shirt.
He does?
Yeah, he had like the Playboy symbol on his sleeves, and then his shirt said Kappa.
Oh, that's so much fun. I love that he knew what I wanted, even though I couldn't vocalize what I wanted.
I would like
Just the
someone to
joy
clip that
and
for me.
point. And he was like, yes, I shall do for you.
You play aggressive cup stacks. Cup stacking competitions are mesmerizing. I have watched
amazing.
like world champion
Cup
cup stackers, and I literally watched their clips
truly
like
wild.
5 times each because I just find them so mesmerizing, and I like the sound.
A dance. And it literally, it's truly mesmerizing. Allie and I had talked about, definitely ironically, becoming champion cup stackers in the pandemic.
But we found streaming instead.
I think we can go this way actually.
Okay.
Follow your stream on the thing.
Oh, cool! Nice to meet you. Huh?
Could go across.
Hey, we're gonna come across so we don't get hit by a bike or a car.
It's funny because I was.
Oh my God! Hi!
How you doing?
Nice to see
Can I
you.
take a picture?
Of
My
course.
sister.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Come on, let me take a picture of you guys first.
Okay.
Okay.
Join us for a selfie.
Now I don't know how to leave. I'm new to this stuff. Yeah,
That's okay.
Sorry.
No, you're
don't
good.
apologize.
So if you press the camera one and then you press this to flip it, this one. Yeah, yes. And then, yeah, it's like normal.
No more. It's free.
Do you want me to grab it? You have to, here, Allie. Sorry. The horse people. Here, come here.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.
Appreciate
Nice
it.
to meet you.
Pleasure.
What is your name?
Hector Camacho.
Hey, wait,
nice to
Becky,
meet
grab
you.
one of the cards so he can have one if you, do you want a card? You don't have to have a card.
I'll take a card, no problem.
We still have, we're still waiting on the sticker orders, but one day we'll have stickers.
Cool.
It's in the far back.
As I going over to TJ Maxx and okay, let me see that. I'm going to the store. Whole Foods over here.
Yeah.
All right, cool. All right. It's a pleasure meeting you.
Nice meeting you too.
Take care.
Have
Good
a
luck.
great rest of your day.
You too.
Yay! Hector! Hi! Hi! Oh, thank you! Nice to see you! All the fans are here today! That was so sweet! That was so cool! 2 fans! Not just 1 fan, but 2 fans! Yo! Yay!
See, we were never meant to be in that fashion show.
Yeah, we were not.
Be here.
We were meant to be here to see people, to meet them organically and have fun.
You should have seen some people that were so angry.
Yeah,
We were kind of like, well, this sucks. And some other person was really, really nice, but there was one person who was not happy at all. Like, and she like had come way earlier. But like then we met up with some really nice people who were also denied entry. Okay, so I'm not.
Well, if you're gonna come to PAX West or want to, you can absolutely take a picture. If I'm running someplace, I might be like, we got to do a quick.
Usually we're
But-
not as busy at conferences if it's not TwitchCon.
Yeah.
Because TwitchCon we're usually like running everywhere. So we usually have like less time somehow with TwitchCon.
Oh, we did. He's finally like doing
The
stuff.
PAC Twitch party?
The last 10 minutes.
Oh, what do you mean?
You mean at PAX East, right? PAX East was really weird with that.
Do you still follow the Starfire? I would love to come to London, but we have, essentially, so you guys know our travel schedule. We're going to PAX East, or not PAX East, PAX West. We're going to Orlando for GCX, and then we're also going to TwitchCon. So it doesn't feel like we'll have much time or like money to go to London. If we do go to London, it will most likely be like next year, so 2025. But I would love it.
I actually have to see if there's going to be a party for Twitch people at PAX West.
So someone today invited us to go to Austria or Latin America. One or the other.
Oh, we were like, yes. The timing, though, is what's important. Oh, don't forget your money that fell on the ground. Oh, look at these outdoor seating. Very comfy. For outdoor seating, those look really, really comfortable. We're in high demand. Ooh, creepy little back door with the... Why do people have... Can somebody explain to me why there are doors with the plastic hanging down like that? They always... Oh, hello, kiddo. They always look really bad. Really gross and grody looking. Like, what is the point of having those? Like, legitimately. They don't really block the air. No, cat. I saw where it went. I do not take money unless I legitimately cannot figure out whose money it was. You know? Yeah, yellow, I'm with you. I do not like those. Especially, there's like some bodegas that have them in front of the food sometimes, and I'm like, I am not buying food from here. I feel... Not anymore. They're strips. They're like this. They're kind of like industrial pieces of plastic.
I don't really even understand. Is it maybe to like hold it or what?
Yeah, it could be anything on them plastics. Like, what's the point? All right, we're back to see what's going on today. Could be to keep the air conditioning in. Okay, would you rather spend more on an air conditioning bill and have less germs that people have to legitimately walk through? Everybody touches them as they go past because there's no way to get through otherwise. That's gross. No, not welding, no. What time is it? We have 7 minutes, I think. All right, let's guess. It's super warm out today, but it's not super sunny. On a scale of 1 to 10, how close is this fountain to being able to fry an egg on this black granite, I guess? When it was really, really, really hot, people could not even sit on it because it was that hot. I like the disco ball. I wish the disco ball could stay here. Oh. Yo, they give me 100 bits. Wiggle, 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 wiggle. It's a discotheque.
I do love how the water reflects on it.
Yeah, you know what? This is one of the fountains that I've always wanted to walk through.
So this is the wedding cake. You didn't know this fountain is sometimes lovingly referred to as the wedding cake fountain because so many couples get married here. If you do end up getting proposed to or married here, you can sometimes, if you're lucky, contact a guard here and they can get you this CCT footage. I don't really know if CCT is the right word, but they do have cameras that face it, so you can get the recording. which I think is kind of a cool thing too. One of my friends got engaged here. Yes?
Do you mind giving me the picture for us?
Sure, yes.
Thank you.
Where do you want it?
We're just gonna chill over here while we wait. Lexi's a good photographer. Look at her doing all the different angles. I hope they like it.
They always select me, and I'm really not the best twin to take a picture. This is the one you want to take your picture.
I'm happy not to have that pressure. Let's be real. By the way, I'm gonna keep asking people to please, 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 please. She doesn't. You know what? She'll ask somebody else.
I'm not offended.
Under pressure, do 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 do. Yeah, we kind of are like ambassadors of the city, but we don't get paid for it. I would like to say, please, 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 please. I know this is going to be a broken record, but check out our post for PAX West. I feel like we're letting them down.
Well, it's hard because like it's not like we're giving away tickets, like plane tickets.
I feel like if we had enough money and we were giving away plane tickets, I think we would get a lot more. But we can't. They are free PAX West badges. So it's on Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. So every place that you follow, comment, share, etc., those are extra. Like, you have to follow us on that social media platform, and then you have to comment. But if you share and whatever, then you get extra entries for that.
Please let us know that you want them though. Because there are some people that are like commenting or whatever and they can't
that's
go.
super helpful.
It's super helpful, but we also don't want to give you a ticket you can't use.
But like, if you could 100% comment and stuff, we'd appreciate it. I don't know. I think last year it looks like there was a lot more. So 2 years ago, there was a huge push to go. And that was actually the first time I got to go. And I just I was bringing a cat over for a friend. And so I was in the city at the same time and I was like, holy crap, that's PAX West. And so I went to it. It's very fun to attend. There's a lot of people for gaming. There's a lot of people that are there just to hang out and meet other content creators. And then there's cosplayers too. I think the last time it was the same day as another big conference.
Yeah.
And so it kind of lost momentum there. But like, there's no other conference really that's at the same time this year. So, yeah.
Exactly.
This past year, so you're going to be there, Andrew? I saw you commented. I didn't know if you wanted to go again or not. All right, let's get moving. But yeah, I would kind of prefer the TikTok one to do well because it's doing poorly. But I think, so TikTok I think is really, TikTok has kind of hurt us in the algorithm because they said we're not making them enough money.
Which is a very weird thing to say.
It's pretty weird and it's kind of hurtful. So, but like we kind of pulled back from TikTok specifically because they were telling us that, you know, it's like, oh, you don't matter to us. It literally was like, you don't matter to us because you don't make enough diamonds, in like a very professional speak. And so that's why we started pulling away from TikTok, is like, okay.
But we've always had Twitch be the heart of our community anyway, so.
Yeah.
Well, where's the church bell?
Well, they also take they take a lot of the money from the creators. So, yeah.
I have a story that I was going to tell people and I don't remember anymore. Oh! Did you all see what happened in the Olympics with Belgium?
Yeah, did you see what happened with Belgium?
Did you see what happened with Belgium? It was both terrifying and heartwarming and inspirational all at once. If I were in that position though, I would truly be terrified. Please put ones in the chat if yes, you did hear about what happened with Belgium. Put twos in the chat if you did not. Okay, ones in the chat, yes. Twos in the chat, no. Yeah, okay, so here's the deal. What would be one of the worst things that could happen if you've trained your whole life for this? You have injuries. So Belgium was participating in the field and track events, and they had 2 hurdlers that were supposed to represent them. Two that received severe injuries and would not be able to participate. So because of that, they were gonna have to drop out. They were gonna be disqualified because they had no one to do hurdles.
No one.
So they ended
the whole
up
team disqualified.
They ended up offering and like begging anyone on the team to do it. And the shot putter,
You know, shot putter, like they are
stocky. They're meant to shoot far. They are all about muscle.
They don't run. They literally spin around in a circle and get as much momentum up.
And then they throw things very
do not
far.
Jump.
But she said, yes, for my country and for my teammates, I will run hurdles. I will not win. I have no shot of winning. I know I will come in last place, but I will stand for my team. And so she got 7th place. She is running very slowly, carefully launching herself over the hurdles, because if you knock over a hurdle, you're disqualified, I think. I'm not 100% sure. But she got 2 points because she finished, and those were the 2 points that they needed to continue onward with their team event. And so she finished, and everyone was so excited.
She might have lost the race, but she won the heart of the country, and it also showed exactly, like, it showed the team spirit and camaraderie, and people were like cheering her on.
And when she finished, all the other hurdlers were so excited that she did, like clapping her on the back. And she said that when she was a kid, she never wanted to do hurdles because they terrified her. But she felt called to compete for her country and do it.
Lost the race, but won the hearts of many.
Yep. And so because of that, Belgium is still in to possibly win.
Nice blue hair. We has brown hair.
Maybe someone in the background. But anyway, I just thought it was so amazing. I'm gonna find some news articles because I did see a clip from the news. I will put that in our Discord. So if you are on Discord, please make sure that you look at. I think I'm gonna put it in entertainment if you're looking for that channel. Yeah, she's now a household name and like is everywhere. She's very courageous. I don't know if I'd be able to do that because like obviously they're world-class athletes, but it's completely out of her ballpark. She's not a runner, you know? Yes, she does field, but she's not sprinting. But I'm so proud of her for doing that. Wait, did you hear about the coach for Canada's soccer team? What do you mean? What happened with the coach for Canada?
I think they're disqualified.
Why? What happened?
Drones.
Wait, what?
They had illegal drones surveying, and they flew somebody, like an analyst, over to watch it.
What?
Is that it?
Blame Canada. Blame Canada.
I would love to be blonde. I wanted to go blonde, like legally blonde, but I realized I couldn't afford it, and the roots would drive me nuts.
Oh my gosh.
She was very careful.
She was very, very careful, and she ran kind of like this. And then she almost stopped and then went over because obviously her main goal was not to get injured.
Her main goal was just to
keep going.
Just to keep going. So, and I mean, I think like if you're an athlete of any kind, you'll figure out a way. You understand how your body works, right? I think like saying that it's too dangerous or whatever, kind of, it's the way that she was doing it was not like as if she was going to
And she
win.
said that, you know, when she was a kid, she was afraid, but she saw her coach at the end, so all she was excited because she felt like this was her only opportunity to compete in this way ever in her life.
It's just like the time there was a football player. I don't know what type of position it is, but he ended up, I don't know what position he was in, but I remember like I saw clips of it and he basically caught a ball that he shouldn't have had to, or like that you typically wouldn't. So he must have only been like defensive or something. And he ran into the end zone, and they were saying like this is probably the only time that he'll ever get a goal like this. I thought it was the Packers, or it was like the Packers playing somebody else. You just send a message to Daddy, and Dad will know. Dad will 100% know. You know?
Hi, Dad. Do you remember the name of the player who we think was a Packer who played in the Super Bowl that made a touchdown that is very, very rare because we think he was a bigger defensive player? If you can, please text me back.
But it was also like, let's also be very clear. It wasn't just like, oh, he leapt up and caught it. He had to run a ways. He had to run a little bit of a ways, which is why it also makes a big difference. You know?
I don't even know if that's enough information for chat.
I know Dad will know. Dad will know. I was sitting on the couch with him and we were watching clips. Like it was either from that game or it had been brought up at a different game because it was that.
Wait.
What? Dad knew?
No, Google. No.
Reggie White died?
Okay, that can't be right.
Thank you for the follow, Royal. Royal cat. Meow. Meow. We'll figure it out eventually.
I know, I love the Olympics. I love everyone coming together. Where are the Winter Olympics being held?
I don't know.
Wait, what? They had their finger amputated so they could play?
What?
That's a thing?
No.
Wait, was it because they were injured? We'll be in Italy. Oh, very cool. Allie and I did 2 weeks in Italy and we loved it. It was very cold though. In 4 years, the Summer Olympics will be in Los Angeles. Yes! I heard that and I'm really excited about it. Though I've never been to Los Angeles. Have you? I don't think you have.
Nope, I have not.
We know a lot of people that live there. We've just never
I think
gone.
There's gonna be like, I don't know how that's gonna work. I feel like LA's like transportation system can't handle it.
They'll probably have to build stuff, right?
I mean, it wouldn't be the worst thing for them to have more like trains and stuff.
And if they build a lot of housing, Allie, maybe that housing can then go towards like
That would be nice.
people that live there, you know?
Yeah, I mean the Utah. Is it Utah? Denver? No,
Salt Lake.
Salt Lake. Salt Lake is doing it again.
Really?
Yeah. There was a whole thing about how they want the U.S. to stop investigating China's doping scandal, and that was how they got the Winter Olympics again. Oh my gosh, really? Yeah, it's like a whole, it's a scandal of their own making. Well, Salt Lake in 10 years, I'll be older than old. Allie. 10 years feels like forever, but then we've been streaming for 4 years on Twitch. So. And that doesn't feel like forever, so. It feels like forever, and it's like forever until you reach it. And then it feels like no time at all, right? Forever and ever. Do 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 do. Wow! Thank you, Tweety. Wow! Wow! We thought that Twitter would just be Twitter forever, and then it became X. Yeah, remember that? Nothing lasts forever. To lose it all. But in the end, it doesn't even matter. I don't know why that made me think of that one line. Oh, that's a cool door. Kind of weird, actually, but... Kind of looks like a speakeasy door, but I think it's just to a retail center.
Oh, what up, twins?
Hi! I don't know if he knew it us or that he knew that we were twins. No, he said we're streamers. He knows us. Okay. We've met him a couple of times. We happen to run into him a lot. I can't remember his name though. I know, but there are certain people that we run into over and over again. The universe is trying to tell us. Well, we can't jump on the back of his bike. He already had a friend there. Okay, Bubba, I think he's trying to figure out how to park or where to park. Allie, can you get the cord out, or I'll get the cord out? Go for it. There was a football player who was like a defensive something something, who typically should not. He was Is a tight end a bigger defensive player? We don't know, but it was basically a type of player that would never make a touchdown, and he caught it and ran and got a touchdown in like a major game. I don't remember if it was a Super Bowl or if it was like a, what is it called when they're leading up? Whoa, 2030 will be in France? They're that far away? Oh wait, I forgot what year it was. You know, 2030 sounds very far away. It sounds ominous. Think about it. 2020 was bad. I think it was during the Super Bowl, yes. We think. Playoffs. That's the word. Thank you, Box. I've lost a lot of words today, so I don't know if I'm like...
Hello, my fans.
Oh,
this is
hi.
Fabian from Germany. Hello,
Hi.
can you see me?
Yes, yes, there you go. Hi.
Hello, my fans. This is Fabian from Germany.
Hi. Do you also stream? Do you also stream?
No.
You just saw us
Are
stage
you
and wanted to take it.
influencer or?
Yeah, we're on Twitch.
Oh, cool. How many viewers are there?
I don't know. Like 200 some right now? I don't know.
Lecker Bierchen. Look, I have lecker Bierchen.
Oh.
Lecker. In Germany we say lecker Bierchen.
But that's sad in comparison to your actual beer.
Yes, it is.
Yes.
The German beer is way better than the American
I'm so
beer.
sorry that you're here.
Yeah, scheiße, scheiße, scheiße.
Yes, exactly.
Nine. So what's your account?
DinomiteTwins.
You're also on Instagram or somewhere?
Typically, we actually are on TikTok more, but...
Yeah, then you can...
yeah, here. Are you on Instagram?
Yes.
Oh,
so
cool.
you can follow me.
Sure. What's your thing?
Fabian.
Yes, guten Tag.
Yes. Fabian. _, KL 98.
Whoa, there's a lot of...
Yeah, because study contact.
This one?
Yeah. Okay.
Nice to meet
Have
you.
a nice day.
Have a great
I
day.
will follow you.
Bye. Are you here or are you visiting?
No, I live in Manhattan.
Oh, cool. Nice to meet you. Yes, great hair. Fun hair. Great hair. All right, where are we heading now? That's away. We're heading to Rockefeller. Okay. I don't know. If you're thinking of the Super Bowl and it was You're probably thinking of BJ Raj. Yes, that's it.
That's it, because I remember it being a short name.
Yo!
BJ
Yes,
Raji.
yes,
Type.
yes,
Type.
yes, yes.
You know what? I knew we could count on chat. I knew it.
Packers fans are the best.
I don't know why, but that seems like the football noise to me.
Wait, is this
I know, right? That's what a lot of people, I think that's what a lot of people want to know. Yes, we are Packer fans. We grew up in Wisconsin, right, Allie?
Yes.
We
And
used-
if you are from Wisconsin, or if you are not from Wisconsin, you should potentially still click that follow button. It doesn't
so
matter where you're from, it's still free.
when we were little, like 4, we had cheerleading outfits that were Packers.
cute
They were very cute. I don't know how many steps we have on stream, unfortunately. It is a common question, and I used to have a Samsung watch,
Yeah.
but it constantly died. So I stopped wearing it because it was annoying to me. But we used to have a lot of steps. It really depends. Thank you, boy, for following. The land of cheese, yes. I remember that they like, sometimes it would be so hot that they would put cheese on a plate and they would just see how fast the cheese would melt. That was national TV, everyone.
Wait, for what?
National TV for the Packers games.
Hello,
Like some-
first-time chatter.
Welcome on in.
Oh, to show how hot it was out.
There's a whole compilation of Packer defensive linemen getting interceptions. Really? That's cool. I love like people that are really talented and really passionate about things doing, like being clipped together with them doing that, the thing that they love.
I still like watching Simone Biles do all her flippy flips.
I love how you're like, not like a double twist or whatever, the flippy flips.
I mean, that's
The flippy flips.
That's technically what it is. They're
Yes.
flip-flopping all over the place.
Who is your favorite Packer player? I don't know.
I like go to get my
I don't
I
know.
was gonna say Brett Favre, but he kind of destroyed that legacy. He literally just destroyed that legacy.
I mean, clearly, I didn't know his name, but that clip made such an impression that we talked for multiple minutes on stream trying to remember his name. So for right now, we'll go with BJ. Right, Allie?
Yeah. Aaron Rodgers ended up being trash. Brett Favre ended up being trash. See, for me, it's not just about how somebody plays, it's what they do outside of the game.
Yeah.
And both of those two could have gone down in history as incredible
Humans.
And they just kind of messed it up with their legacy. So,
I know, right, Mom?
that's what I mean, Mom. But okay, let's say that none of that happened, though, and it was just about how he was playing. He was a good player. But it's just outside of the game, he did some really
Stupid
terrible
stuff.
and dumb things, you know? So
We're gonna go with
they
BJ.
let me down, okay? Yeah, I'm happy to type 2. So happy he's no longer there.
Go Hawks. Wait,
You know
what
what?
city is the Hawks in?
The Seahawks.
Oh. Okay, see, I understand what the Seahawks are, but when you just say Hawks,
Wilson is there.
I know Wilson is a great player. At least I think he is.
I met Russell Wilson once.
He was
very
all
nice.
that.
He was very, very nice.
We met his girlfriend too.
Yeah, I did.
Well, I don't know if they're.
There was a huge amount of. There was a lot of tea on that one too, but she was nice to me.
Russell Wilson's in Atlanta. Ah. Russell Wilson's best days are behind him. He's still an amazing human. We promise.
As far as from our limited experience,
True. From what we've
I
heard.
thought he was on the West Coast. Did they trade him?
Oh, sad.
I love Cat Album. I don't give a floof. A
About-
flying floof about sports, but the show Ted Lasso is really good. Okay. I have yet to watch it. They traded him to Pittsburgh.
Womp womp.
That's fair. You can tell how much I cared about sports, though. I like certain...
But we met him at a bar once, and he was very nice.
And he was super nice. I also, by the way, sold something. I'm not going to say what it is, but I sold something to a bunch of baseball players.
And they were very excited because Allie treated them like normal humans.
Come on, let's go back.
I'm not going to.
We just kept...
Oh, is there tea today? No. So the tea we already talked about how people were mad about the event. Essentially they wanted people to come and promote the event and like not shoot scenes, but like really promote it and post stuff and like interact, but then they wouldn't let you have your own cameras. So it's like, how do you make content if we can't film? Do you know what I mean? So that's it more than anything. Yes, and Allie got them to buy very wonderful things, right, Allie? The baseball players.
Mm-hmm. I got to do a lot of those, and they were just so excited. And then I tried to put insurance on everything because, like, a normal person would want to have this stuff insured because it was so expensive. And they're like, no, that's okay. If something goes wrong, I'll just pay for it. And I was like, what do you mean? And then everybody else was like, hush, hush, and like, oh my God, I know those people, blah, blah, blah. And because I was like, what do you do for a living? They're like, I play baseball. And I was like, are you sure? I legitimately could not fathom that somebody would actually have just gone to get this item instead of like sending a PA to go do it for me. You
But
know?
the item was very important, so you want to make sure it's actually like what you want.
I don't know, Tunes.
Tunes?
I'm barely surviving.
Barely. Right, Allie? Barely.
Oh my God, Tunes, is Ori going to PAX? I'll ask Ori. I don't know why when I see you, I always think of Ori too. I think that's where I met you, right?
Whoa! Allie, did you see that?
No, I didn't.
With a dirt bike, he was popping a wheelie.
I don't know if those things are supposed to be allowed in New York, but
I
they
don't-
look fun.
They look great. They look fun.
I'll tell you later, Kat.
She is not. Womp womp. If you guys don't know Ori, she's a very lovely and very sweet Dead by Daylight streamer. Highly recommend. Sometimes for subs and stuff, she does just dance songs. Sweet, sweet human. She's got an amazing husky. Moss! Moss, thank you! Thank you! Thank you so much for the tier 1! No, so we're the only two living. Alpha.
But so Tunes, no, I know that I met you at TwitchCon Vegas, but I meant like I met you in
Yeah! Hi! Nice to meet you!
Have a good day.
He was so nice!
I should have given him a card, but I didn't.
You can run back if you want. At least, like, my legs be tired and they walking fast.
They walking fast away. If Chad really wants me to run over and give him a card, I will. But we're still walking in the wrong direction. But I think I meant that we met her. I think when we...
In Ori's chat.
Yeah, I think we met you virtually.
In Ori's chat.
I'm so
Unless it
thankful.
was Siha, but I'm pretty sure it was Ori.
I'm very thankful that Ori had that cool looking paint.
Yes, so we found Ori because she was doing like a demon face paint.
And we really
And we were like, we're gonna raid her because she
She's
looks
part of Center Stage, so
cool.
she has to just dance too.
But she looks cool, so we're gonna raid her.
Yeah, I think that's how. Which, that's the thing, TwitchCon Vegas was so weird because everyone was trapped in cars all. We saw the same people all the time, and we saw no one else. I kid you not.
Like, there were people who were like, this is my first TwitchCon and I don't think I'll come back. And I literally was like, you cannot compare this to any of the other TwitchCon experiences. This is just not conducive to that. Like, I literally was like, if they hold it at Vegas again, I don't even know if I'll go again because I disliked it that much and it was so overly expensive for what it was. But I was like, if it's at San Diego again, 100% it will be worth it, you know? And it was in San Diego, so it all worked out.
You're trying to save for a house, but that's a very good reason.
A house is more worth it.
That's a very good reason to not go. Oh, it's now.
Created a magical little thing, huh?
Is that what the devil costume was? Devil Hellraiser?
Maybe.
I don't remember what it was. I just remember it was pretty.
No, the house will be a place where you can make memories in.
I like the pin face one. That one was really cool, but that was absolutely not the first one we saw her do.
Yes, Electric said hi. We're Twitch streamers. I don't know what it is today. So we've met two people that knew us.
We were gonna try and give you a card, and then we chickened out.
We chickened out.
Found us. Hi. Nice to meet you. Are we that easy to find?
Maybe.
Did you just type in NYC and we popped up?
Probably.
Yay, tags if that's the case.
Here, we should cross over so that we can get to. Huh.
So that's what they're filming here. Sorry.
What? What are they filming?
They're filming an HBO series here.
Oh, cool.
Dang it, I should have applied to that.
You mean the taxi?
No.
No.
They're gonna film an HBO show right
Oh,
here.
wow, that's cool.
In like a couple of days.
I was the person you passed. Woo!
No.
Hi!
That's what I said, Lexi.
Yeah, isn't it cool? It's a bodysuit. I used to wear it all the time for Just Dance.
Yeah.
And I had a hat that I wore all the time with it. But Allie is not wearing it today.
Yeah, people notice us more in the summertime because we're dressed more similarly.
But in the wintertime, the people that watch us a lot
have an easier time
time finding us because I wear a hot pink jacket and Allie wears a neon yellow, well, not neon, a yellow jacket.
So I was walking with my, coworkers in my yellow thing, and they were like, so I was like, oh my god, I know you. And I was like, yeah, I must know you from gaming or something. And then I walked away as fast as I could because I didn't want them to know that I was streaming. It worked out. But I felt bad with that interaction.
Thanks for the follow, Electric. We appreciate you.
Yeah. Just electric, you are electric. It's electric. Try not. Oh my god.
Wow, it's really steaming the subway today.
It's not Lexi's
Oh wait, we
yellow
can go
jacket.
this way actually, Allie. Yeah, it is my jacket. Put ones in chat if the yellow jacket is mine. Put twos in chat if it's Allie's. Remember, one is yes, two is no. No on Allie.
Watch it. I know how to mute people.
It's my jacket.
Alright, I am 2, right?
Yeah, Allie is 2, I am 1.
It's really annoying when you time out a mod and you have to re-mod them.
Don't do it, Allie. 3, it's Frankie's. Actually, it's not. That is, you know what?
That gets you in zero trouble with any twin.
That's the correct answer, actually. I'm not gonna lie.
That is 100% the correct answer. There.
Though sometimes Mac claims it, you know?
Cat's like, quickly, I changed to
3.
jacket. It is the cat's jacket.
immediately. Like, wait, I can get out of answering the question? I didn't realize. So we're almost to the Paris pop-up. What do we all think of the Paris mascot? The hat, the red hat.
I do not like it.
I think it's cute.
The Japanese mascots, the Chinese mascots, they were so cute. I don't know. I like most of the things.
You know what reminds me of the hat? Blurp's mascot.
What?
Blurp's mascot.
Oh, I like Blurp's mascot. It's cute.
Thank you for the follow, Gags. Welcome on in. Yes.
Following is 100% free, and we appreciate you so much for pressing that button.
It is the hat. Isn't it the Marion? Ba-bam. Ba-bam, ba-dam. Marchand. Marchand. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, bum. Ba-dum, ba-dum. Okay, everyone, we are almost there. I think a lot of people don't see that it's a hat, but you know. Mod fight. No, mod, what is it called?
Dispute?
Negging? Not negging. Mod. No, but I know that was wrong, but prodding? They're poking one another.
Yes.
Clearly, if it is yellow, Allie wears it because it is Lexi's favorite color. If it is pink, Lexi wears it because pink is Allie's favorite color. That's how I learned it. Yes, exactly. Yes, so the Statue of Liberty was given to the US as a gift from France, and then France gifted a statue, or America gifted a statue to France. It is currently sitting in Place des États-Unis. It's by the same artist that did the Statue of Liberty. Now, the Statue of Liberty is far more impressive in my opinion, but I understand. Ribbing! Yes, maybe that's it. It is actually weirdly quiet today.
Yeah, I don't like it.
It feels, so I don't know, when we first, like, it feels weirdly quiet. Maybe, because we used to run into all the tour groups. Maybe for whatever reason, it's not a very popular
Day for tours?
No, tour group day.
Mobile.
I don't like it when it's this quiet. It makes me feel like I'm in a video game of New York. Like something is slightly off. Yeah, a lot of people do go on vacation. I will say that. Like, a lot of my coworkers are on vacation.
Well, I think it's also kind of starting to get really close to when kids have to go back to school.
Oh no. They were found? Oh, that means they're taking
Neutered gray male, no microchip.
Oh my god, that means that they're safe.
They look so cute.
Must show proof of ownership, has a loving home if no owner is found. You know what? That's kind of best case scenario, right? Like, they're like, okay, I love this cat, but I also love this cat enough
to give it back to its owner.
if they have an owner. But see how they were like, must show proof of ownership because we're not giving them up unless you have proof that that's your cat? I appreciate that a lot.
Me too.
So,
Also, that was a good looking cat. They
that was
had
a
to add that.
gorgeous cat. That gray color,
Very beautiful.
absolutely beautiful.
My friend came from New York City and she said she can't sleep without the sirens. I have a hard time without noise. Like, when I go back to visit our parents, I really struggle.
I have to put on ASMR city sounds. Otherwise, it does not work.
It literally sounds like a thunderstorm and like soft.
Oh,
beeping and
thank you for
humming
the
traffic.
treat stream.
Y'all, thank you. Thank you.
All right, we're almost to the fake Olympic Village, everybody. My sleep ASMR is whoever's streaming at the time. You know, I don't mind that at all.
You are getting sleepy. Very
Sleepy. I moved 20 years ago and I still can't. You know, it's ingrained. Pirate boat ASMR? I didn't know that was a thing. We'll have to look it up later. I love the rain. Our parents, their bedroom wasn't as well insulated as other parts of our house. And they also had like an air unit, like an AC unit. So whenever it really rained, it sounded really, really hard. It sounded like rain on a tin roof. I love that sound. Well, that's a good point. I never think about rating someone. Wow, look, Allie, they have big screens.
Oh my god, it's
Wow, look at all these people.
Would you eat tonight? Like Georgia?
Oops, sorry. Wow, look at.
Let's go around it.
Yeah.
Well, we know where to watch it now.
I know, right? Oh, yeah. Peacock. I wonder how they're going to judge the breakdancing competitions.
I'm sure it's gonna have a point system similar to.
Well, I mean, I don't know, but I've never seen a normal breakdance competition, you know? We're almost there.
I love the wave. Look at the waves that they're showing right now.
Oh, wow. For Tahiti?
Yeah. We can't get too close. Remember, it's not about the Olympics, everybody. It's about the people watching the Olympics. Because we will not.
Also, Kate Spade of New York. Love to see their displays.
What's the linoleum mats? What do you mean?
I don't know, for breakdancing maybe? Allie, look, they have the Arc de Triomphe too. Right here, look. So they have all the different, like judo and pentathlon. But then they also have a mini Arc de Triomphe.
All right, let's get a picture. Please do not climb or sit. That tells me exactly what I want to do.
Or you can go in here, Allie, and wave.
Oh.
See, it goes all the way through. Oh wait, Allie, wave, wave, wave. was cool. I know. I also really like the different logos that they made for the sports.
I understand why they said you couldn't climb on it, but I kind of want to.
Do a little love, get down tonight. You know what sounds worse than running a marathon, Allie? Swimming a marathon. Like, the 12-minute swim was worse to me than the mile.
Oh, I agree 100%.
Research we have in this lineup right now. They're making history just by what they're doing in this second time of Olympics. What do you think is up? These researchers right now making their Olympic debut.
Get down tonight.
There's another trip for last week, recommending for Team Friends as well. So the 617 was that really clean, lasting tube ride. And then that 243, that was...
Wow, it looks really cool with the little Eiffel Tower.
Potentially a really good looking number. The rate was bigger, she was deeper in the barrel, and was a more critical drop. So that one kind of left a bit on the table, but shows...
Oh look, they're selling little French pastries and stuff.
Between second and third.
Guys here on this upper left.
Seeing Celine Dion sing at the top of the Eiffel Tower last night was amazing. I missed it.
What?
They said Celine Dion closed out the Olympics, Sally.
Is engaged, activating, driving her wheel, finding a pocket ride. She's a little bit out in front of that tube, but you can see right there the speed. She was coming out of that way and just flung her out the back.
Look at, you can take a picture there too, which is kind of fun. Super fun.
Second half of the week so far. So getting a little more active.
What?
Having a little bit of pressure applied by the French surfer for her. She really made sure songs.
I'm like, I see.
This is the way. The dog definitely won first. He's like, I will show my bum to the camera. I do not need to show my front to be the winner. Right, Allie?
Yeah. It's like the humans have to smile. All you have to see is my goofy tail. That's how above it all I am.
I don't think any of the athletes for the Olympics will be there, but I'm sure that there might be like representatives from different sports. Oh, the French opera singer saying the national anthem. That's really cool. I have to actually go back and find a place to watch it.
You can watch it in Discord. Yeah, let's go.
Oh. Sorry. Oh my god, look at that cute little broccoli.
J Baby. This is J Baby.
Look at how cute it
If you didn't know
is.
who J Baby is, this is J Baby.
It has nearly
It's totally an inside joke
Allie.
that you won't understand, but
Celine's performance already has 2 million views in 24 hours.
I'm so
Wow.
glad that she's singing again.
I know.
Or at least could pull it together enough for that. I mean,
What an honor.
plus, like, that disease is absolutely terrifying, so.
Totally. Wait, come over. Get out of the way. All right, everyone. We know that it's a super short stream, but we're pretty tired today. Obviously,
And it's hot out.
we started a lot earlier than we actually streamed.
Please join us. If you don't know Little Simsy, she's incredible. She's actually doing a charity right now. We feel really like this is an excellent cause, but we had just streamed for GCX, so we didn't feel like we could potentially
Join in as well.
join in. However, we can do this at least. Some of the best ways to help charity is just bring awareness to it. So please join her. help with the relief fund, and we will see you again tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
If you know anybody who wants to go to PAX West or is in Seattle and might just want like a badge, please have them
Engage with the post.
on the post,
And
we'll pull them.
Exactly, tomorrow, okay? So we gotta do it. Bolton Daisies, yes.
Today at least.
Today at least. It was a long week. So long farewell, I'll be saying adieu, adieu, adieu to you and you and you. Goodbye. Tomorrow, we'll see you tomorrow. It's only a stream away.
And by the way, if you want to help us out, you can still comment and just say, I don't want